So why Young Living? I get that question a lot. So why can't I just order from Amazon, or why can't I just order from, or go pick up some at Walmart, or why can't I pick some up at Target? And um, the reason why is because a lot of commercial companies, they dilute their stuff with synthetics to make it smell better. And I know that sounds crazy, but for it to have more of a commercially smell, because like the things that you smell in Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret, those smells are synthetic. They're made in a lab, and they are full of chemicals, and you don't know what you're getting. So Young Living was founded by Gary Young, and he was the pioneer of essential oils. He brought essential oils to the United States. He brought back this movement. Um, his story is amazing. He was paralyzed in a logging accident, tried to take his life 3 different times, and that third time, the Lord spoke to him, and he knew that he had to take care of himself, and the Lord told him to heal himself. So he went and searched for herbs, and then that brought him to essential oils, and he realized that when he mixed herbs and essential oils, the herbs worked better. And it took him a while, but he healed himself, and he gave his life to being a servant to God's people and to bringing these amazing oils and herbs to us. And that was his mission. And they have a seed to seal guarantee, and that means that you know what you're getting, because the essential oil companies are not they're not governed at all. As long as it has some of the oil that they say it has in it, they can label it as 100% therapeutic oil, and you don't know what you're getting. You don't have any idea what's mixed in with it, and you don't know what it's being distilled with, which means that they can actually use chemical solvents to get the oil out of the plant. A lot of commercial companies don't take the time to distill properly, which means they don't do it for the amount of time that it needs to be done. And just for reference, cypress has to be done for, I think, 24 hours, distilled for 24 hours. And a lot of commercial companies just do it for 3 hours, and you're not going to get the constituents, which constituents is the benefits from the oils. And so you're wasting your money and your time trying to use these chemically altered oils. Young Living owns their own farm. They know that these oils have not been chemically alterated. They've not been sprayed with pesticides. They are completely organic. They don't use anything. They use animals to eat the weeds and stuff, and they're hand picked. And a lot of these oils, a lot of these plants require a lot of tedious handling, and that's why the price can be a little bit more expensive for, say, things like rose and jasmine and things like that, is because of the requirements that it takes to create a properly distilled rose oil, and how much product it actually takes. I think it takes like 26,000 pounds to make 1 milliliter of rose. That's a lot of roses. So and then you have oils like lemon and lavender. Lavender is abundant, but there's not enough lavender plants to produce what the companies are saying that they have lavender in, and so that it's synthetic. And so why Young Living? Like I said, they own their own farms, and then they have partner farms where they have actually went in and helped those farms create economically stable farms, and they adhere to their seed to seal guarantee. And that means that they know they plant it, they harvest it, they distill it, they test it, and then they put their seal on it. And that's what I love about Young Living. You order straight from them. You don't get it from me. You order straight from the company. It comes straight from them. If there's a problem, you contact the company and they take care of it. It's an amazing feeling, and it's an amazing feeling knowing that you don't have to worry about somebody else getting it to you, or you paying somebody else, that type of thing. It says we had 16 farms. They started out as just an essential oil company, but then they grew into personal products, pet care, makeup, skincare. We just launched a new liquid foundation that is good for your skin, that has no chemicals in it whatsoever. They have a children's line, a sports recovery products, cleaning products. Oh my God, their Thieves line is amazing. In Singapore, it was listed as the number one cleaner against coronavirus. So it was not named that in the United States, but Singapore did name it that way. So let's see. What else can I say about Young Living is that they love their people. They want to educate people, and they want to give us the ability to make decisions for ourselves. They don't say, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this. No, you don't. You do it your way. They do offer a lot of education, a lot of suggestions, and there's always support, always. And, you know, with who you sign up with, that's what that means. It's an MLM company, multi-level marketing company, and it's an amazing structure. And they make it so that we need to be together as a community and have unity for all of us to prosper. And they're very generous in what they give and what they do for us. So I just love Young Living. So what sets Young Living apart from all these commercial companies, and even buying Young Living off of Amazon, is that you know what you're getting. You know it's pure. And when you buy off of Amazon, somebody can take that bottle of oil and pour out almost all of it, and then just put something else in it and alter it with coconut oil or even synthetic, chemicals, and you're defeating the purpose, and you're, shooting yourself in the foot, is how I like to say it. So why not buy from the source? Buy from the people who pioneered the way for essential oils. Gary went studied under people in France and Egypt, and he talked to God and knew things, and to me that is worth being a part of something and having support. So that's why I choose Young Living. Young Living also has a pillar of standards. Their pillar of standards is sourcing. They source from corporate-owned farms, partner farms, and Seed to Seal certified suppliers. They use the best manufacturing practices to test their oils, their ingredients, and their products. It says they ensure quality. They use an extensive system of internal and third-party audits to monitor quality. Another thing with sourcing is that they will not oversource something. They are all about sustainability. This year their goal is to be completely sustainable, which means that they're zero waste, and they're not going to go in and kill out a crop and make something go extinct just because they want to make money. They will create a sustainable product before they will put it on the market. Another thing is that they won't send something out that doesn't pass quality standards. They have never had a recall on any products whatsoever. And that to me is very important, knowing that I'm getting the very best, and that if a crop doesn't do well, then they just put it on the out of stock list. And the truth is that I've had several things that I've wanted that they couldn't get that was out of stock. But I knew that if I got it from somewhere else, that it would be a subpar product and be full of chemicals, and I would be defeating the purpose of being natural. So their second pillar is science. They do research upon research. Michael, I can't say his last name, it's B-U-C-H, Buch, is amazing and wonderful, and they are the leaders in researching how things are affected. We have started a CBD line last year, and they have studied and researched how to create the best, how to have the best CBD products. And so they created a smart spectrum CBD, which means they take the isolates from the CBD and they mix it with their essential oils, and they create an amazing CBD oil line. It is completely organic again and amazing. Young Living sends samples as needed to 2 independent, reputable, and accredited labs with over 300 years of combined lab experience, which means that they're tested, like literally they test everything, and they test it over and over and over and over again just to make sure that we get the best that we deserve. They are the leader in developing pure and effective products. So, like I said, they have the first liquid foundation that is completely pure, that has essential oils in it, has royal Hawaiian sandalwood in it, that is absolutely amazing. A liquid concealer. They have a complete Savvy line with eyeliner and mascara. They have 3 new mascaras. We have lipstick and all that fun stuff. And they have a skincare line they just come out with called the Bloom. Absolutely amazing. They also have the Art skincare line. Like, they're always coming up with something that they feel that we might need. And they have a complete line of supplements. That's just what they do. And blends that Gary Young has come up with. And, you know, again, like I said, he's never made a product for he always makes a product for purpose, not profit. And so that's very important to know that everything that is in the product guide that you get is made for a purpose. And I actually heard Mary Young speak and at Diamond Bound last year, and it was amazing to hear that he made so many products for her, and that touched me wholeheartedly, because a godly man should love his wife and should want his wife to be okay and taken care of. So, standards. Again, it's okay. Their top tier standards is, you know, inexpensive essentials are often synthetic, altered, or unethically sourced. That's why they partner with certified farms and sources, and with a focus on sustainability. That's their standards. Their standards. Megan Yoder, one of our upline, was talking about the book that they have to adhere to for the Seed to Still standards, and she said it's crazy, you know, how much they have to adhere to, but that's what creates their standards, and I wouldn't want any less. They work with top legal experts around the world to ensure that they stay above the sustainability and ethical sourcing, which means that, you know, the legal limit, they're way up here. Industry green leader, like I said, they are sustainable, and I'm excited about getting started on that journey too, because I'm sick of having waste. So, Young Living is amazing in itself. You get to tour their farms. Like, this year we were supposed to have a convention in Utah, and I was supposed to get to go. And then with all this Corona stuff, it got shut down, and we had a virtual experience, which honestly, it was amazing and wonderful. But during convention, you get to go to what they call Farm Day, and you get to tour their lavender farms in Mona. But you can set up a time to go tour their farms at any time. And that's the beauty of it. You get to see, they're extremely transparent, and they bring you in and they show you all the farms, and they show you, the plants and the distilleries. And that to me is important. And so that's why I choose Young Living, and I hope that's why you choose Young Living, is knowing that they're there for a purpose. So